This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. I like when I get you fired up. Let's take a look at the makeup of this match, by the way, because Christian is wrestling in jeans, and he's now, I guess, unofficially retired. He hasn't wrestled for many years at this point. Rob Van Dam still holding court for Impact. Kane is the fucking mayor of Knox County, and Chris Jericho is running roughshod over AEW.
Makes me think of the old cliche, hey, you never know.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Did I tell you the story about Jose Yepes?
No.
Okay.
What's up with all Jose?
Okay. Great veteran. Had been playing. He's from Puerto Rico. He has, now wait a minute. Sorry. He's from Venezuela. He had been in the minor leagues his entire life.
Okay.
And he had been playing baseball since he was 17, and he came to where they signed him to be like the backup catcher in AAA. And he was a great leader. We talk about Jericho being a great leader, and he would always tell the kids, "Hey, you never know. Doesn't matter how old you are, you never know." And he was finally hired as the bullpen catcher for the Atlanta Braves, which he still is, right? So it means he's in the big leagues.
That's right.
He took a picture. Somebody took a picture of him on the charter with the team. And he had his hand up and he smiled and he waved. And the caption was, "You never know." And he sent that out to all the players on the team. And I thought that was just wonderful. That little simply thing was wonderful about, you just got to keep plugging. You got to keep, because you never know. You don't. You never know what turns your life are going to bring.
I mean, and look at your ass. Who would have ever guessed?
Yes. And I'll take you through the steps here. At the end of 2015, I lost my job with the radio station. I had a meeting at the house with all the kids, even had Matt on FaceTime. And I said, I may have to sell the house, because the house is worth a lot of money and I've lost my job. And I went to work for Starbucks. And then a year later, I get the email from you. You never know.
Ta-da!
You just never. Look
Game
at this.
changer, baby.
And look where we are today, because AEW is a big part of my life, but this podcast is maybe the biggest part of my life.
Well, that's cool to hear, man. And we're glad you're back. I mean, you're back where you belong, and wrestling's just more fun with you in it.
And we're having fun doing it, and that's the cool thing about it, because the last time I was in wrestling, I wasn't having fun, but now I'm having fun on every level.
And we get paid to do this shit. Can you believe that?
Isn't that something? That's absolutely amazing.
And it's because of our listeners. We really appreciate you guys supporting us. We've gone off the beaten path here with our show a long time ago. And, we recognize it's not for everybody, but it is for you crazy assholes. And we appreciate your support, because you guys have the same love of wrestling and odd, rude sensibilities that we do.
Yeah. And let me say this too. When someone says, I don't think I'd like that podcast because I don't have time to watch along. You don't have to watch along with us to enjoy this podcast.
Hell, we ain't even really talking about it.
No, right. Well, we do sometimes, and we track the things that we think that you'd like to hear. And I know we've got a lot of people who listen to our podcast and are truck drivers and are traveling along and just listen to it that way. So I get it.
I think that just the concept watch along makes some people not check it out. I've seen that feedback a lot, and then they do catch up and they're like, this went from being the podcast of Conrad's I listen to the least to my absolute favorite, because it's, this sounds like the conversations you and I are having are the exact same conversations we would be having if we were in the car together, or you were at my house, or I was at your house, or we're down at the bar. This is two buddies talking about wrestling, bullshitting.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what this is all about. And that's why we have a good time at doing it. And these kids are working their ass off in the ring too, by the way.
Hey, I don't know if you saw over the weekend, but MILFs were trending on Twitter.
Really? And why was that?
Well, because Sunday was Mother's Day.
Got it.
Let's talk about Mother's Day. What'd you do for Lois for Mother's Day?
Okay. I got a MINF at the house.
A mom I'd never fuck.
No longer.
No. And you have a MINLF.
MINLF.
Mom I no longer fuck.
Right.
Yeah, we got to make that a shirt. Ryan, wake up. I need MILNF over at loisrules.com.
Sure is. That's about as true as we can get here. Lois we had a good Mother's Day, somewhat. Yeah. Well, we went to eat at Chris's house, and the kids got together and bought her a lobster tail.
Wait a minute. They pooled their money to buy one tail?
$60 for a lobster tail.
What? A $60 lobster tail?
It was massive.
Oh.
They went to like this
seafood
place.
shop.
Yeah. Massive. And she ate it, drank a lot of beer, and then had diarrhea the next day.
So it's typical Sunday, really.
Yeah. Food poisoning.
Oh, Jesus.
Bless their heart. They tried.
Wait, she really got food poisoning?
Yeah, she really did.
Oh, fucking A, man. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. But there you go. I guess it's food poisoning. Put it this way. It just didn't agree with her. All right.
Well, here's what I was going to say. When they say, oh, this is the biggest lobster tail we got, don't eat that one.
Yeah, that would be probably a good thing to remember.
A, you don't know how long it's been there.
Right.
And B, usually when things are seafood's that big, it probably doesn't taste that great. Here's Booker T laying waste to Christian because he knows he eliminated Christian the night before.
Right.
For all intents and purposes, he should be the Intercontinental Champion, but we know that's not the case because Christian's a dirty cheater. And Booker T in street clothes here.
They're doing some good shit in this show, man.
It's a really good episode of Raw.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I think the wrestling fans have come around to it because for a long time, for more than the last decade, people have talked about, Attitude Era. But I think this sort of ruthless aggression era, we'll call it 02 to 05, 06, fans have really gotten into. And I agree. I think it's some of the most underrated stuff. I mean, look at the talent roster here. Hall of Famer. Dudley Boys, Hall of Famers. Umaga and Rosie, had they not passed away. Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.